Good morning students. In previous lecture we have discussed about variety of credit arrangement, and today we are going to discuss about loan from cooperatives. There are many type of cooperatives in which with the help of the cooperation of the member of the cooperative society, people can make their work easy. Today we are going to discuss this. Member of a cooperative pool, their resources for cooperation in certain areas. There are several types of cooperative possible. Many type of cooperatives are possible in many area. The people who are working in agriculture, the people who are working in industry, they form their cooperative society for helping each other. Here the farmers cooperative, weavers cooperative, industrial workers cooperative societies runs with the help of cooperation of the member of cooperative society. One example is given in your book. It is about Sonpur village. There Krisak cooperative society is there, and 2,300 members of that cooperative society is there. They help each other. The member, they collect money from each other, and they use that money as a collateral, and they can take the loan from the bank by showing them their amount which is given to the bank. And in this way they help each other with by taking loan from the bank, by purchasing seeds, by purchasing insecticide, the things which are required in farming, they can do it. This is the use of cooperative society. Next topic is the formal sector credit in India. There are two type of sector which provide credit to the people, loan to the people. They are formal sector and informal sector. In formal sector, banks are there, cooperative societies are there, which provide loan on very less interest that can be paid by the people who utilize that loan for their development. Here one data is given in your book. It is about the sources of credit in rural household in India in 2003. This is the data of 2003, in which the loans, the credits are given. Money lender provides 30%, traders 3%, relatives and friends 0.7%, money lenders 30%, and commercial bank 25%, cooperative society 27%, landlords 1%, and other 7%. This total 100%. It is the data of 2003, which provides us the how loan are distributed in our rural area. The formal sector, the bank, is very important for the loan purpose. It provides credit on very less interest it helps the farmers, the industrialists, or the people who are engaged in tertiary sector. It provides loan that can be paid easily, but you have seen that it requires collateral. Without collateral, it is not easy to take loan from the bank. As you know that we deposit our amount in bank, and that amount is given as a loan to the others, and we also get interest on that deposit which we deposit in the bank. And these are things is observed by the RBI, Reserve Bank of India. They have rules and regulations that only 15% of amount can be kept with the bank, and other should be given to the people as a loan for their development, and not only for making profit to the big traders, big businessmen or industrialists. Loans should be given to the small businessmen, to the farmers. These all things are there for the development of all type of people in the society. It is known as a farmer sector credit, which is only provided by bank and the cooperative societies. Next topic is here formal and informal sectors. Who gets what? Students, you know that in informal sector, the interest of the loan, the interest of the credit remain too high, and in formal sector it is very less, it is per annum, but in informal sector it is per month. And you have seen in previous examples that bank take the 12% per annum, and in informal sector it rises up to 60% per annum. In this way, here one data is given. This data is of year 2003. It is the graph of the people. If this one is formal sector percentage, and if this one is informal sector percentage, poor households they mainly take loan from the informal sector, and only 15% people are there who are taking loan from the formal sector. 85% people in poor household they take loan or credit from the informal sector, and households with few assets the person they take 47% from the formal sectors and 53% from the informal sector. And wealth of households, the people who are rich, who have idea how to take loan from the bank, they are taking 72% from the formal sector and 28% from the informal sector. And rich households, they may be big businessmen, they may be industrialists, they may be big landlords. The 90% people they take loan from the formal sector and 10% from the informal sector. The data is given here. Rich households 90% from the formal sector and 10% from the informal sector. Now we are going to discuss about self-help group. This is mainly belong to rural area. Next topic which we are going to discuss, it is a self-help group for the poor. In rural area, the poor people they organize and they form this self-help group mostly in village area. The neighboring person, they collect their savings and they manage to give loan to the member of the self-help group. In this, mostly the rural women are there. They take money from each other. It is 25 rupees to 100 rupees according to their saving. They save the money, they collect the money, and they provide loan to the members, and in this way they help each other. And when they will collect money after a year, 2 years, they can become eligible to get loan from the bank according to their saving as a collateral. Bank also provide them a loan on the basis of money collected by them. In this way, self-help group is a group which provides loan to their members, and other also on the less interest. The interest which is taken by the money lender is very much. The self-help group, they take very less interest, and later that interest was distributed among the member of that self-help group. In this way, this type of organization is going on in rural area. The next topic is about Grameen Bank of Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, the Grameen Bank is doing its work very successfully. It was started in 1970, and about 6 million borrowers are there, and it is started in 40,000 villages of Bangladesh. Mostly the women of Bangladesh, they have taken loan, and they are doing the activity, different type of activity. They may belong to primary, secondary or tertiary, and they are able to return the credit to the bank in Bangladesh. And in the same way, in our country also, we have to try to provide loan by the bank on less interest, and we have to make some rules and regulation in informal sector, and it should be guided by someone that how the person is giving loan to the people and what interest they are taking. It is very essential. In this way, we completed this lesson, and in next time we will take the exercises of the lesson.